something that, and when you hear it, you're supposed to bide your time and you know, hasten for that day to come, man. You know? So, as we've been seeing, as things taking place in what we see in the world, it's all leading up into the Lord's words coming to pass, man.
Yeah.
You know? For years, the apostles and elders was on the scene, going back when they first got on YouTube, they were talking about the mark of the beast. That technology wasn't even thought about coming into play back then, man. But yet, you still had them going, preaching, and we see today, if that shit's here on mainstream news, Elon Musk, they already got the hand chip done. That shit is ready to roll. Now they're working on the brain chip, man. You know?
But they already got it. Thousands of people ran down to New Orleans to get it in their head.
Okay. Yeah. I thought they said it was Tesla. I don't know.
No, it's all there.
That's gonna be part of the metaverse. Because we go that word meta, it goes back into the prime.
That makes sense then. So we here.
It's already here.
So, like you said earlier, you quoted the Ezekiel.
I got it right here. This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 21.
You might have to read all of it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse, we will start.
21.
It said, and the word of the Lord came to me saying, Son of man, what is the proverb that ye have in the land of Israel?
That's
right.
Saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen in our lifetime.
I see it happen to my grandkids.
Which is poor, which shows you don't give a damn about your family. Because if you do that, why would you not prepare your family to get ready for that?
Yeah,
You're like, oh, well, I ain't gonna worry about that. That's their problem.
Yeah.
You a bad fucking parent, man.
And that shows lack of faith too, man. Saying that every vision faileth.
Right.
And it's gonna be prolonged. That's showing your lack of faith.
But like I said, you're setting up your family because, as we quoted earlier, setting your house in order. That's you leaving your house ready to get invaded. You know, from Satan.
That's just a nigga that want to prolong his life in America, man.
Nigga's scared.
I got life to live, brother. They were saying that when I was a boy. He out here, my old man. That's crazy.
But hey, you're fulfilling Job.
But I'm a parent, you know. I'm teaching.
You did what you were supposed to.
Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 23. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord power. I will make this proverb cease.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna stop niggas from saying that now.
That's
You
right.
can't. We're in 2023, about to be 2024 in a couple of weeks. Niggas ain't saying that no more.
Nope. We don't have that. We don't have scoffers like we used to.
Right.
About 6, 10. We had
about
niggas
7, 8
come-
years.
Niggas used to come up, talk that little shit.
Trolling on the pages
Yeah,
and
comment boards been real
It's
light.
been dry as hell now, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, tell them therefore, said the Lord, I will make this proverb in Israel cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel.
Yep.
Yeah,
But-
I got time. We still got a little bit more time left. Chase the bag to get this money, my nigga.
Yeah, fuck all that. It says, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and have effected every vision.
Yep, the prophecies.
Yep.
It says, for there shall be no more any vain vision or flattering divination within the house of
Yeah,
Israel.
all the flattering words, all the lying divinations, all that smooth speak shit.
Martin Luther King
Yeah, all that shit is done,
all
man.
that prosperity bullshit you hear in the church, all that's going to be done away with, and we're seeing that, man.
Yep.
That's why the church is scrambling. Because you're trying to teach people about prosperity. When the Ovid hit, everybody was in your church, front row, eyes wide as hell. What were we supposed to do? What they tell you? Get jabbed.
Man, they was jabbing, they was juicing their ass.
That's what Jesus would do.
Yeah.
Jesus is in the jab, right?
Yeah.
Jesus said that, man. That's crazy. That shows lack of faith, man.
As a matter of fact, punk ass female Kamala Harris, she had said something like, doesn't the Bible say love thy neighbor?
Oh
Yeah. Love your neighbor. Look at you. Stupid motherfucker.
Oh, they was just winging it. Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 25. For I am the Lord, and I will speak, and the word that I will shall.
And that answers that point. That's why it says, read the first part of that again.
It says, for there shall be no more any vain vision or flattering divination within the house of Israel.
They're going to cause that vain vision to cease, man. You ain't going to be able to say that shit no more, man. As you've been seeing, because all the niggas that was talking about that jab, look at him.
Quiet, fucked up. Crickets.
And then drop him dead.
Yeah.
That's true.
It says, for I am the Lord, and I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house.
Yep.
Will I say the word and perform it? Thus said the Lord power. Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied of the times that are far off.
Hey, cause like I say all the time, majority of these niggas really hope we wrong, man.
Oh, yeah. They do.
Deep down in their heart, they really hope we wrong, man.
Yeah. They pray to Esau that we're wrong.
Pray to Chizzy.
Right.
Chizzy. It's,
No, I'm talking about Esau, the fucking elites. They pray that they pray to them to be wrong. Go ahead.
Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 28. It says, therefore said to them, thus said the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged.
Yeah, the Lord ain't prolonging his words, man. He said all his words aren't going to come back to him void, man.
It says, any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, thus said the Lord power.
And we're seeing those words coming to pass now, man. The RFID chip, the mark of the beast, is coming to pass. World War III is coming to pass. All right? Sedition among men. All right? Pestilence, plagues, the famine, all these things are being set to come to pass, man. So like you said, all the words that we've been talking about for all these years, that all you people talk shit and didn't believe, you're starting to see it come to pass, man.
It's Isaiah chapter 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
When you go into the etymology of the word news, the word news in the etymology, means new things. So these new things that were written of in the scriptures, the prophecies, the Lord has already set men to know the things that were going to be playing out on the earth.
I'm good,
before
brother.
it come to pass.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you, though.
Can you read that back?
I'm tapped in, but I ain't trying to miss none of this information. I appreciate you, though, man. Thank you, brother.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass.
Right, the things that were already written to come to pass in the scriptures, they've already happened, and there's actual secular history to back these things up.
That's right.
Can you read it?
It says,
all the former prophecies about how we were going to go into slavery. All right, how this devil was going to go, and he's going to go down for the season, he's going to come back up, he's going to deceive the world, all right, how he's going to take everything to himself. All the shit that we talked about, that came already, man. So all that happened. Why is the prophecy that we've been telling you that's going to come to pass, like I just mentioned everything, why is it not going to come to pass, man?
And also, if I may add, one of the greatest deliverance during the time of ancient Egypt, that came to pass. You see that? The parting of the Suez Canal, right? So just like what Bruce said, how the hell, what would make you think that the prophecies that the prophets are prophesying about aren't going to come to pass?
Yeah, because like what you just said, dealing with the Exodus of Egypt, right? When the Most High told Abraham that prophecy about how his children were going to, go into the captivity for the 400 years when we was in Egypt, which everybody always puts that to America, but I was doing it back then. Yeah. But when that happened, when he told Abraham that came to pass.
Yeah.
So, as Deuteronomy 28, all those curses fell upon us. That came to pass. So when we're talking about these new things that's about to come to pass, we see it taking root now.
And get that scripture, new things I declare, hold that on that.
Oh,
Noah's flood, yeah.
It's Isaiah chapter 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things.
Just think about it. I'm starting to cut you off. Just think about it, bro. When these things were getting written, they didn't know what that was talking about.
They didn't understand.
So this is written over 2,000 years ago, taking place right now. That's how we know that this is the word of the Lord, and it's faithful and true, man.
But the Bible fake though.
Yeah, it's a fairy tale, right?
The white man wrote the Bible.
Hey, blessed are ye that have the eyes to see, and ears to hear, man.
That's right. That's why the Lord said, with all thy getting, get understanding.
Blessed be that reader.
And also, if I may add to what Ellen just said, white, because you got people who white man wrote the Bible. The Bible condemns Esau. You see that? Period.
So why would he write that?
Yeah, exactly.
And to show that what you just said, if the white man, if this was his book, why did he have to keep making different translations and taking scriptures out the Bible?
Yeah.
And when you go into different ones like the NIV and different ones, they take certain Bible verses out.
Yeah, Bible destruction. That's why they took the
Took this out.
Yeah, they took that out.
Even the slave Bible.
Yeah.
They took out all the
man.
scriptures that reference salvation for Israel. They took them out.
But
That
that's his
Bible
book,
about
though.
that.
That's his book, though, right?
Yeah. It
The
says,
scriptures tell you about our going down, but it also tells you about us coming back up, though.
that's right. That's right. It says, new things do I declare.
What are the new things? World War III. The MOTB, the mark of the beast. All right. Jacob's trouble, famines, civil unrest in the streets.
And then also the deliverance,
It's salvation. Yep.
the destruction of the wicked, the fall of our enemy, which Lord willing, we're going to see, man.
Yeah, the return of Yahweh Shai. That's a beautiful thing.
All new things.
New things, man. It says, behold, they spring forth. I tell you of them.
I tell you, this is what we're doing right now. for all you brothers and sisters that's listening. Man.
Right. And let me add on to that. Yeah, get that in the NLT, brother, because I wanna go into the fact who's really listening.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Get that for me in the NLT, and we're gonna hit this Romans 10 and 14.
God.
And that's a good point.
It says, Isaiah chapter 42, verse 9 in the NLT. It says, everything I prophesied has come true. And now I have prophesied again. I will tell you the future before it happens.
That's the lot of a prophet, man.
Yeah.
To say before, you know?
Yeah.
Prophesy.
Prophesy.
Yeah, the spirit of that's a seer, man. The seed to have the vision, man. Because the Lord have done what? Revealed the seed, it's not prophecy.
That's it, man.
Going back to what Jeremiah 28:8, that it prophesied before time, it's prophesied of destruction, evil, pestilence, all these various things that happen in the ancient world. The prophets are back doing the same thing, man.
And the prophets will continue to come back
Yeah,
until the end.
Yeah.
Until the end of 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter.
Yeah. So we try to look at this.
This is the book, Romans chapter 10, verse 14. And it reads, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher?
How should they hear without a preacher, man? You got to be taught, man. You got Jake on the internet acting like, oh, they just woke up on their own. They were self-taught.
Right.
No, you learn from somebody, man.
That's why that question always gets asked, and you can tell the humility of somebody that answers the question. Or I learned it my own. No, bro. You watch the video of somebody teaching the Bible, man. You know.
Yeah, read some more. And read down to 18.
Verse 15, Romans 10 and 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent?
Yeah, how should they preach except they be sent? Because hey, you got to be truly sent by Yahweh Shema Shah.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.
Continuing on.
A pastor after his own heart.
That's right.
Continuing on. As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring good tidings, like it bring glad tidings of good things.
Right, that's the prophets doing that. Go ahead.
Right. But they have not all obeyed the gospel.
But they have not all obeyed the gospel. Go ahead.
For Elias saith, Lord, whom have believed our report.
That's what I said. Like Priest said, who's really listening? Right? We out here week in, week out. Hey, going back to elders and apostles and bishops. We've been out here doing this work for 30, 40 years. Right? Who's really listening? Who's taking heed?
Yeah, because this word has been, as you said, who have not heard? Sorry, have they not heard?
Yeah.
Have this word not went out throughout the whole world?
Yeah, and it's going to say that. Read on.
Now, Romans chapter 10, verse 17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word.
Right, faith coming by hearing, and by hearing the word of the Most High. Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says Romans chapter 10, verse 18. But I say, have they not heard?
Yep.
Yes, barely. Their sound went all, it's like it went all the earth, and their words into the ends of the world.
Right, said their sound went through all the earth. The sound is what? This song.
That's right.
Which is this truth. It's going throughout all the earth by the way of the internet, man. To the ends of the earth. All right? As we read earlier, Isaiah 55, hey, the words of Yahweh Shema Shah have accomplished what he pleased.
Yeah.
So this word is international. It's everywhere, man. And it started forth here in Babylon the Great.
Yep, backing over what Matthew 24 and 14. He said, this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached to the four corners of the earth.
Then
Then
it shall come.
I want to add to what you're saying to show you how the word has spread, right? This is Ezekiel 37 and 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain that they may live. Now, when you look up this word wind,
Yeah, because it said, breathe upon them which were slain. These are Israelites that were in a dead state of mind, man. Because if you ain't got the truth, you spiritually dead.
right?
You know?
That's why this place is called the Valley of Dry Bones.
That's right.
See that? Because our people are spiritually dead.
So it's Hebrew 8, Psalms 8, 7307. It says wind, breath, spirit. It says spirit as that which breathes quickly in animation or agitation. It says prophetic spirit and as gift preserved by the Most High. The Most High's spirit parting that death, disembodied being. So ultimately, as I say, we will this prophetic spirit has went, as I said, prophesied to the wind throughout the whole world, man.
Yeah.
You know, this message has been delivered to everybody on the planet.
Everywhere.
Nobody can say they haven't heard it.
Let me add on. Go to John 12 real quick.
I have one more.
You got it? Go ahead.
Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Yeah, because the ones that didn't get it, that can't receive it, ultimately goes back to them not having the faith. And it was of no profit unto them. Because this word has gone out to millions of niggas, man. But they don't have the spirit to get it.
And
You
the
know?
proof of that, because you're hearing talking Israelites and everything now, man. You know, hey, in the music world, in the sports world, in movies and shows, you're hearing Israelites everywhere now, man.
Yep.
But like you said, it's only a certain special type of Israelite, which is the elect, the remnant, that now are going to take heed to what is really being said to them and apply what needs to be done.
Exactly.
And the scriptures talk about how the gates, how this truth shall reach the gates of the nobles.
Yeah.
You know, you had that guy, what's his damn name? Wayne's brother.
Oh, yeah, what's his name? I forgot his name.
I forgot his name. He was the
Damon Wayans
James-
Jr.
Yeah,
Damon Wayans Jr. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damon Wayans Jr. He walked up and he even knew.
Yep.
You know, so the Lord is making it where no one can say they didn't know a damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he came with you.
As the brother priest Amawar has said,
Yeah, after camp.
the Lord is very strategic in how he's delivering the
said-
word to the nation of Israel. He's literally placing it in every avenue imaginable where Jake would be at. He's consuming the industry of the entertainment world out here on the highways and hedges where people go for their businesses. There's millions of Jakes that go by as we go out and teach. We even got it right here at the avenue where you got the game where you have the Northern Kingdom, they'll come up, and the Southern Kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, so the Lord is very strategic in how he wants this word to go forth.
So like I said, and everything works through the will of the Lord. Because you had, when Kendrick Lamar came out with that Yah song, that Dan album pretty much proclaiming to be an Israelite. You had millions of people that were hopping on the Israelite bandwagon. You had Complex and the whole article about him, pushing that forward. Kodak Black, which Kodak Black, they said he was going throughout the industry telling everybody, the Haitians, that we're Levites. You know, Wyclef said he found out he was an Israelite through Kodak.
That's crazy.
You know?
Eddie Murphy, he found out he was a Benjamin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it-
We had Wilder walk by. We done had
Yeah, a couple
almost,
of-
I
bunches.
had celebrities through the years.
You know,
Now they
Tony
know,
Parker?
man.
Yeah, Tony Parker, yeah, that was back in the day. We trying to let him know, Tony act like he had to do something, though. Told him what it was, though.
They know they
So all these Jakes know.
Yes,
You know?
excuse me.
But and like the brother was just saying, basically, as the Lord is strategic with this thing, what he's doing, he's moving all the bullshit out of the way, and he's paving the way for the prophets to be heard.
Yeah.
Everything else don't matter, man.
Yeah.
That's the black consciousness bullshit, the Christian movement,
Islam.
all that shit get moved out the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's false. That's no manipulation.
Yeah. False doctrine.
False doctrines.
That's like that stagnant water. It begins to stink.
It's stagnant water. It doesn't bring forth life.
Yeah, exactly.
We have the true living power,
Yeah.
which is the word and the testimony of Yahweh Shema Shah, which is to come through the value of the book.
Yeah, because like it says in John 32, man, this truth has set us free, has made us free, man.
Yeah.
So now we understand fully on what the will of the Lord is, man, and we're set out here to let other people know that they can get right and they can repent and get ready for the coming of judgment.
Yeah, loosen our head, loosen our bound the bands.
Yeah.
Isaiah 52.
I got a quick precept.
Got it, brother. Bring it up.
This is the book of Psalm chapter 19. I'm starting at verse 3. That's right. And it reads, "There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard."
Man.
The
Brothers,
line-
hey, brothers bringing out the truth in English, Spanish, Portuguese,
Sign language.
sign language,
So you got brothers that
Creole.
that is in verse in all tongues. But they're getting spreading the word though, man.
Getting fed.
Yeah, brothers going in Spanish, got a whole Spanish channel, got a whole Spanish camp.
That's it.
You know? So it's no excuse.
No excuse. Go ahead, Al.
Psalm chapter 19, verse 3. "There is no speech nor language where their voice isn't heard. The line is gone out through all the earth."
The line, man, going back to the internet, man, the World Wide Web, man. That was the purpose of Yahweh Shema Shah putting the spirit on Esau to create this World Wide Web, man. All right?
The point of that, just to add to you, you even had these Edomites. You had this Senator Jay Rockefeller, who said that the internet should have never existed, because that pretty much was the spark for for this truth to pretty much go out on the level in which it did, as the elder was speaking of.
Yeah, because when Esau, Edom, the so-called elites, they was able to flourish with secrecy. So now with the internet being created, he was getting exposed at an all-time high. He had to awaken the nation. He's exposed and killed him. Yeah.
Because the internet was pretty much kept asleep.
Yeah.
You know, all the shit. The internet is just a big ass gateway to go to whatever. You know, so
That's why www, World Wide Web.
Web, but it's a portal pretty much. It's a medium, a portal, whatever you want to call it, that literally bring you into anything you want to go into, man. You know? And so they never expected the word to be used as a catalyst to come out and spread.
Backfire.
And that's Psalm 19. The Lord has everything covered, man.
www. is bringing the downfall of Esau and rulership. See that? It's out of the mouthpiece of the prophets. Through the spirit of God, Yahweh Shemaiah. This is the book of Psalm, chapter 19, verse 4. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun.
Yeah, that's the point.
And I want to read one more. I don't know if somebody grabbed Romans.
Yeah, we read that.
Okay. This is the book of St. John, chapter 12, starting at verse 35. And it reads, Then Yahushua said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have the light.
Yeah, walk while you have the light. Yet a little while is the light with you, man. You see that? Because, hey, this thing is limited, man. The light going back to really the wisdom in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. This word, the access to this word is very limited, man.
Scriptures are time sensitive.
There you go. So walk while you have the light, Jake. Take advantage of this thing, man. Read on.
And it reads St. John chapter 12, verse 35 again. Then Yahushua said to them, Yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth.
That's right. Keep reading.
Verse 36, while ye have light, believe in the light,
That's right.
that ye may be the children of light.
Yeah, while you have light, believe in the light. Believe in this word, man. All right, read on.
These things spake Yahushua and departed and did hide himself from them.
Keep going.
God. Verse 37. But St. John chapter 12, verse 37. But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him.
Yeah, right. All the miracles the Lord did, they still didn't believe. Go ahead. But that's how the Lord wanted it to go down.
Yeah.
Here it is. The miracles are being done again by the raising up of the prophets. Jake still don't believe. Hey, they seeking for a sign, but they're not going to get a sign with the prophet Jonas.
Yeah. You want the Most High to come out the clouds and speak to you directly.
Right. You want him to descend down, you know.
Pray to the Lord, show me something to method. The sky open up and message, listen, nigga.
Right.
Right? And they couldn't take it, man. They were in such fear, dealing with the Lord. Yeah, they asked to speak to the Lord directly, man. And he gave them that opportunity, and they were in such fear that they clamored for Moses to come back and be that mediator.
Yeah. The earth couldn't contain the presence of the Lord. They were afraid, man.
We don't want to speak to Moses. You got it.
Yeah.
Basically. Go ahead.
St. John chapter 12.
Yeah, they don't understand. Scripture tell you that no man has pretty much survived the presence of the Lord. You see the Lord, you're dead.
St. John chapter 12, verse 38. That the saying of Elias, the prophet, might be fulfilled, which he spake, Lord, whom have ye believed on our part, and to whom have the arm of the Lord been reviled.
Right. Who have believed on our report? Whom have the arm of the Lord been revealed, man? Read on out.
Yes, sir. This is the book of St. John chapter 12, verse 39. Therefore, they could not believe, because that Elias said again, He hath blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them.
That's why you niggas can't see. That's the prime reason why you can't get it. The Lord has blinded you through the Spirit, man. You've been blocked from the Spirit, man. Right?
Ray Charles is like
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got Jake. That's why you got Jake talking about all nations can make it. You know, that a physical temple is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. All types of madness going on out there.
Error not knowing the scriptures.
Error not knowing the scriptures, man. So the reason why you can't see is all what? Divine circumstances, man.
That's right.
Right?
Got angels sitting there blocking Jake from hearing it. You know, and also you guys are reprobates if you can't understand. As a matter of fact, scripture tell you that there's no private interpretation
Right.
of the scripture. So if you can't get it, then you're finished.
That's it. And read down to 40. Yes.
I was about to say, if you sincere brothers and sisters are lacking that understanding, pray to the Lord so that your eyes may be open.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying, man. You know, if any of you lack wisdom, pray. That's right.
This is the book, St. John chapter 12, verse 40. He have blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them.
There you go, man. So that's why Jake stumbles at the scriptures, man. And that's why go to 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. Read down to 15. You have something for us?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 24. They also that erred in spirit shall come to understanding.
Woo! See, those that err in the spirit, eventually, if you're part of that number, that elect, you're going to come into the understanding, man. Right? Because, hey, you got Jake that was in the church going off. He was in Islam, these different philosophies, claimed to be an atheist, whatever the case is. You was going off, but if you was part of the Lord's elect, eventually you was going to turn around and come into the understanding. Even certain scoffers we talk about. You had straight up demons on the comment boards, trolling the videos, whatever, might have just been bugging out, talking shit, but eventually, hey, if he belonged to the Lord, he was going to turn all that around, man. Right? The Lord took that spirit off him. Read that part again now.
Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 24. They also that erred in spirit shall come to understanding.
Yep.
And they that murmured shall learn doctrine.
See, and they that murmur, man, hey, Jake talking shit, scoffing at the word. You see that? But if it was meant for that particular individual to get it, he gonna get it, man. Because hey, Yahweh Shah said that no man should be able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. So whoever the elect is of the elect, no matter what. See that? Because hey, all types of brothers from all types of backgrounds and circumstances is coming into this thing if they are part of that number, man.
That's right.
See?
Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel has not obtained that which he's seeking for. But the election has obtained it, and the rest is blinded. However, all for men elect, the men elect has been called upon. We receive it, we understand it. But you devils out there, you wicked, you Israelites, you two-thirds, that's why y'all can't get it. Y'all wasn't called, man.
Scriptures
Simple
say
as that.
Matthew, scriptures say that I have reserved myself 7,000
7,000 that have not bowed the knee to Baal.
Yeah, you know, so you're part of the elect. You know, you're going to be a part of the elect. Yeah?
Names are written in the book of life.
Exactly. Your journey is you're gonna come into this thing regardless.
Yeah. And you ain't gonna be able to fight. Like Jonah. Jonah's a perfect. Jonah tried to run.
Yeah.
And no matter what, the Lord had him get swallowed up by that fish.
Yeah.
And then what? When he finally got out the fish, wherever is he at? Right where the Lord wanted him to be at.
That's it.
That's the video.
Yeah, you can't run. You know? Give me that in 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter.
This is 2 Corinthians 4, verse 3.
That's right.
But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
That's plain, man. If our gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost. That word lost goes into what? To be put to death. Those, as scripture say, those that are perishing, roughly paraphrasing, right? Yeah, so the ones that can't get it, the ones that cannot get it, ultimately, you've been sanctioned for death. The Lord didn't want you.
Yeah. And that's why it's kind of pointless for us to go back and forth, bunch of bug outs. Because you say the cast not thy pearls before the swine. So a lot of you know how you try to talk to people and laugh, especially when it came to the truth. You know, and they just still couldn't get it. It just wasn't meant for you to get it. You know, so you should be thankful, you know, and give all praise to Yahweh by Shema Shai that you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much the scriptures say, argue not with a fool.
Yeah.
You ain't, from a distance, you won't be able to tell who is who.
Yeah,
That's right.
right. That's what it says. It's just a waste of time. Keep reading now.
2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Yeah, the God of this world going back to Esau. Man.
Esau got a lot of our people fucked up.
Yeah, Esau got a lot of our people messed up, man. You know, because our people really believe in Esau. They really worship him, man.
Yeah.
Subconsciously.
That's why I said that earlier. They pray to Esau.
Yeah.
We're wrong.
Right. Our people really look at Esau as God, man. That's why, as we say all the time, Jake, you know, the word is not validated unless Esau gives his approval. You know what I'm saying? That's how our people are. Yeah, if Esau don't stamp it, Jake ain't listening, he ain't doing nothing, man.
And you're Israelites.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the science. Why Esau's talking about science so hard. That's trying to disprove the Lord.
Right. Jake need fucking Bill Gates to get on TV and tell you who Israel is.
Right, like example. You had that I believe he's terrible. That weirdo nigga Neil Tyson, the science dude.
Yeah, he a bug out.
You know, he said that science now disproves that your biological makeup determines your man and woman now. So the XY chromosome. That's a lost concept. That doesn't matter anymore.
Bugged out.
But Jake will see. I knew it. You know, wait, see, science probably told me what they were talking about was wrong.
You know what's so heavy about that? Even if Esau would have come out and say, you know what, y'all are the Israelites, because you have, you know, historians that are Edomites, and they'll say, look, no, these people are truly the children of the living power, and Jacob still continue on with their madness because at the end of the day, they blocked. They've been blocked.
Well, the scripture say in Romans, the first chapter, right, that they worship the creature over the creator. You know, they'll rather deal with Esau ways than deal with the Lord's ways. And that's just how Jake is.
Because Esau will try to give you facts to prove why things are on
Or
the
some
wrong.
theory or some shit.
Bullshit ass fucking. I say facts with quotation marks. But the Most High, he leaves that up to faith. That's why we said we're faith-based Israelites. So it all goes back to our people lack faith.
Yeah, just like our forefather Abraham.
Yeah. You either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
And that's something you can't just get. It's a gift. Faith is a gift from the Most High, man.
That's right, brother.
And not everybody was awarded that gift.
That's right.
2 Corinthians 4:4. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not,
That's right.
lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
Yeah, so the image of Yahweh Shema Rashad didn't shine unto 2/3, man. The light. Like it tells you that in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, man. That they erred from the path. You know, the light of the Lord, the light of the Lord didn't shine unto us, as the scripture says. As them warheads are coming down and the elect are getting beamed up, that's what you're gonna say in that time, man.
Yeah.
That's crucial, man. We don't know.
Verse 5. Verse 5. For we preach not ourselves, but Mashiach,
I love you.
Mashiach, Yahushua,
I
the
sent
Lord,
over to you.
and ourselves, your servants, for Yahushua's sake. For the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of the power in the face of Yahushua Mashiach.
Yeah, the light of the Lord has shined in our hearts, our minds, to give us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man.
That's right.
See that?
And this is why most people, when we shine that light, you know, when we start telling them the truth, they want to run back into the darkness, man, because the light is too bright for Jesus.
Exactly. Well, the scriptures tell you that in John, right?
Yeah.
That they love darkness rather than light because their deeds are evil, man.
That's right.
Jake is wicked.
That's right. They call evil good and good evil.
That's the society we live in. Read on now.
Verse 7, 2 Corinthians 4:7.
Right.
But we have this treasure in earthen vessels,
Yep.
that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us.
Yeah, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. Right? Go ahead, read that again.
2 Corinthians 4 and verse 7.
Read that again, yeah.
But we have this treasure in earthen vessels.
Yep. Which is what? The knowledge. This is the treasure. All right. And this knowledge is also likened unto the true riches.
That's right.
Right. So we have this treasure in earthen vessels. These bodies. Go ahead.
That the excellency of the power may be of the Most High
Yep.
and not of us.
Yeah. That it be of the Most High, not of us. This ain't of us.
That's right.
Everything we receive is from the heavens, man. Matter of fact, hold that. Go to John the 3rd chapter. You get that in verse 27.
I got it.
If a man receive anything, he receive it from heaven, right?
This is the book of St. John. Okay, this is the book of St. John, chapter 3, verse 27. It reads, John answered and said, a man can receive nothing
Yep.
except it be given him from heaven.
See that? A man can receive nothing unless it be given him from heaven, man. So this knowledge, this treasure that we have in these earthen vessels is from the heavens, man. Lord poured His Spirit upon us, man. Hey, somebody get that one in Wisdom. Was it Wisdom of Solomon? It's the 9th chapter, right? That this knowledge descends from above. You know what I said?
Yeah.
Get that one.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, and verse 17. It says, "And thy counsel, who hath known,
Yep.
except thou give wisdom and send thy Holy Spirit from above."
Yes, if thou give wisdom and send thy Holy Spirit from above, man. So once again, all this that you see that's going on with the men of the Lord, the prophets around the world standing up, this is all from divine circumstances. There you go. You got it.
Verse 18. "For so the ways of them which lived on the earth were reformed,
There you go.
and the men were taught the things that are pleasing unto thee, and were saved through wisdom."
Right, see, our minds were reformed. We were taught the things that were pleasing unto Him. And it said, what was that last part?
It says, "And men were taught the things that are pleasing unto thee,
Yep.
and were saved through wisdom."
And we're saved with wisdom. Wisdom is going to get us delivered out of Babylon, man.
Right.
This wisdom right here.
Right, because the next chapter in Wisdom of Solomon goes into some various examples of our forefathers, how wisdom protected them,
Heavy.
how they delivered them out of circumstances that were seen as inescapable.
Yes, exactly. Great point. Go ahead.
I got
All right, real quick.
Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 3:14. "And blessed is the eunuch which with his hands have wrought no iniquity, nor imagined wicked things against the Most High. For unto him shall be given the special gift of faith, and an inheritance in the temple of the Lord more acceptable to his heart." So this is what I said about how faith is a gift from the Most High. Right? You know, this is describing the mentality of the elect.
There's a scripture that say wisdom can't dwell in the
Yeah,
middle
Wisdom
of the
Wisdom
soul.
of Solomon 1.
Yeah, come on. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 24, and I'm going to start at verse 29. And it reads, "For her thoughts," right, going into who? Wisdom. "For her thoughts are more than the sea, and her counsels profounder than the great depth. I also came out of the brook from a river, and as a conduit unto a garden, and said, I will water my best garden,
The elect.
and will water abundantly my garden bed. And lo, my brook became a river, and my river became a sea."
That shows you how much the abundance of this water, this knowledge that's going on, man. Go ahead.
Verse 32, Sirach chapter 24, verse 32. "And I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning, and will send forth her light afar off. And I will pour out my doctrine as prophecy,
Yep.
and will leave it to all ages forever."
Right, so the Lord said He was going to pour out His doctrine like, He was going to pour out the doctrine like prophecy. So I can read it again.
God, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 24, verse 33. "I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy,
Right, go ahead.
and leave it to all ages
And leave it to
forever."
all ages forever, showing you that we got the truth right now, man. He was going to leave the doctrine to all ages forever. Right?
It tells us in Revelation 19 and 10 that we hold the testimony, which is the spirit of prophecy. So that means that we will have the doctrine.
Yeah. And the names. You know, because
Absolutely.
yeah, you gotta have them names too, man. Because you got people out there. Names don't matter, you idiot. You gotta have the names,
The
man.
names is what opened you up to all the organs, man.
Yeah.
Which is why you see, as the scripture say, you got a lot of these people out here blocked because they don't have the main catalyst of the truth, which is the name, man.
Right.
You know, a lot of spiritual things have been closed out because just their fault.
Well, ultimately, in Revelation 14 said that the elect would have the names of the Father and the Son written in their foreheads.
Yeah. And scriptures also say that the elect shall praise his holy name.
There you go.
How the hell we gonna praise the Lord when he's not gonna give us the name, but yet he gave us the doctrine?
Right. Jake just gonna be looking up.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Right.
Sirach 24, verse 34. "Behold, I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom."
Yeah, for all of them that seek wisdom. So we out here laboring for the very elect, the sincere believers out there, man. The brothers, sisters, men, women, and children out there, man. That 1/3, because hey, 1/3 gonna get saved.
That's right.
According to the doctrine. It's not just 144,000. The 144,000 is the prophets, man. They're the ones, as the apostles say, they're the ones that's doing the road work. But the 1/3, the believers, they gonna get saved too, man. This is what we out here for. That's the elect in general, man. The 144,000 and the 1/3 make up the body of the elect. You see? What you have? You got something out? Go ahead.
This is Psalm chapter 107, verse 35. He turneth the wilderness into a standing water and dry ground into water springs. And that's what you see here in the latter days, man, because that we represented the dry grounds when you go back in Ezekiel 37th chapter. I'm going to read this in the NLT.
Yeah, because the scripture describes Israel as what? That tender, delicate plant. All right, and in order for the trees to get nourished, they need to be watered. In order to water enough to just looking off in the city.
And he said, this is in NLT, Psalms 107, chapter 107, verse 35. But he also turns deserts into pools of water and the dry land into springs of water.
Yeah, that's the knowledge, man. You know? It turned the desert into pools of water, man. That's the abundance of this truth that's going on, man. It's like a rushing wave of water, man. Just drowning out everything, man. You know? And ultimately, it's watering the elect.
Did you write that Psalms 23 already?
I don't think you did.
This is Psalms chapter 23, verse 5. Thou prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies.
Yeah, and going back to what? The knowledge, man. The knowledge is likened unto a feast. Right? So the table's being prepared right in the midst of, in the face of our enemies, man. And ain't nothing he can do in the midst of all this chaos that's going on in the planet. Here it is, the elect are getting built up, man. Right?
Set them in order before thy eyes.
Right before your eyes, man.
Being fed.
Come on, man.
It says, thou anointest my head with oil.
Yep.
My cup runneth over.
Right, going once again to the knowledge. The oil. The cup runneth over, man. So much content going out. You know what I'm saying? Like the Dallas Brothers made mention last night, man. It's hard to even keep up with videos, man.
Oh, man.
There's so many videos going out daily, you just be like, damn, man.
You feeling bad? You can't be
Yo, bro, it be times I'll be looking at a video on my lunch break, I'm gonna watch that. Then I go back and like,
Las Vegas. Las Vegas be just,
you be scrolling, you like, I ain't gonna be able to.
Right. You be depressed like a mug.
you gotta make playlists.
Right.
Yeah.
Put videos in certain aspects.
Right.
And go back and make sure you find it.
And then what make it real bad is you'll plan to watch that lesson, and then you'll hear one of the apostles talk about the lesson that you planned on listening to.
Yeah.
That's showing you that this truth, knowledge, and wisdom, and understanding is constantly going out there. Right? And again, no one can say, well, I didn't know, because it's flooding the internet.
So that's scripture coming in. Sirach tells you a sinful man making an excuse for everything.
Yeah.
Making an excuse for everything, man.
Time.
Matthew 22.
Right, so, hey, once again, we're bidding them that are worthy. Right? That are worthy for the what? The marriage, the wedding feast, man.
That's right.
We're in a time where what? The Lord's woman is returning back to her husband, man.
That's right.
Because remember, Jeremiah the 3rd chapter said that Israel dealt treacherously against her husband, man. Played the harlot, man. You know? Got caught up into idolatry, man. These heathen nations' gods. You know?
Joe Smith wife.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
That's Jake. That's what Jake. Is that not what Jake looks
Bro,
like?
she killing him right now.
Yeah, he's Jake. She everywhere. That was Jake. And all the philosophers everywhere.
Jada Pinkett and shit.
Yeah, out here Jada Pinkett.
All head like a mug.
Right, yeah. Israel played the Jada Pinkett and shit. God damn.
Entanglement with the heat.
Right, exactly. thought that their gods was gonna be better. And look where worshiping the heathen nations' gods got us.
Fish.
See what I'm saying?
On combat style.
You know, even going back to the sons of God. You know, hey, the sons of God fell during the time of Adam. That's the reason why the flood came on earth, man.
That's right.
They fell to what? Idolatry, man. You know?
That's always been our weak point, our kryptonite. man.
Exactly.
Let's say Wisdom of Solomon. Just like get that real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 14.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 11.
Yep.
It reads, "Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation." Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 12. "For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication."
Yep, that's when we went off. We committed spiritual adultery against our power. Go ahead.
And the invention of them, the corruption of life.
Right, so the invention of those idols was the corruption of life, and then at that point, involved what? The separation from our power. See? Go ahead. You must be a fan.
Verse 13. For neither were there,
There's a bunch of bug outs out here.
for neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever.
There you go, man. So, hey, all the way back to the Psalms of the sons of God, man. You know, that's how it went down. But anyway, you go ahead and read that out.
Matthew 22 from the top. And Yahushua answered and spake to them again by parables, and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son.
Yeah, it's speaking about the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and the Son, going back to Yahweh Shai. Right? Go ahead.
And sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding. And they would not come.
Right, and they will not come. Go ahead.
Again he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage.
Right, all things are ready. Coming to the marriage. Here it is. We out here. We got the table set up. We got the bread. We got the wine. We got the honey. We got the fat beasts on the table. The milk. All that. We telling Jake to come eat. You know, Isaiah 55, 1-3, right? You know, we telling Jake to come and partake of this meal, which is the knowledge, man. We brought it out in was it Proverbs 23? Psalms 23, man. This knowledge being likened unto a feast, right? Come and eat. Read on.
No, you're not.
Right. Jake is definitely hungry.
That's malnutrition. They said that's famished.
Right.
That's famished, man.
The multitude is famished, the scripture said. Go ahead, out.
Matthew 22 and 5. But they made light of it, and with their ways,
Yep.
one to his farm, another to his merchandise.
Right, now hold that. Because Jake always making excuses. Go to Luke, where you at? Go to Luke 14. Start at 16 and read down. It said they made light of it and they went by the ways. What did it say? They made light of it and went their ways, one to his farm and another to his merchandise. Because Jake ain't never got time to hear the word, man. Jake always got something to do, right?
And you always see that when people walk past. You know, I'll be back next week.
Never see it.
Never see it.
We had a fucking dollar every time we heard that.
We be rich. Just want to add on to that. Get that, whoever got that.
Book of Luke, chapter 14 and verse 16,
Yep.
and it reads, Then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper, and bade many.
And bade many, go ahead.
Verse 17, and sent his servants at supper time to say to them that were bidden,
Yep.
Come, for all things are now ready.
Right, come. All things are ready, man. We're in the time of salvation, man. The marriage feast, man. Come and eat of the knowledge. Go ahead.
Verse 18, and they all with one consent began to make excuses.
See? There you go. They all, you know what?
I gotta go to this dinner.
You know, my wife, you know, my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got it. You know, sorry, Lord.
Yeah, that's Jake. Lord knows my heart.
Right. That's Jake.
That's Jake, man.
Not today.
You gotta understand.
Right. Read that again. That's Jake. The Lord is talking about our people here, man.
Luke 14 and 18, and they all with one consent began to make excuse.
Yep, keep going.
The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground.
Right, I bought some land. I can't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It says, and I must needs to go and see it.
Yep, I gotta go see. I gotta go check on the crib. I just bought a crib. You know what I'm saying? A couple acres. You know, I gotta check on it. Go ahead.
I pray thee, make, Slakia, I pray thee, have me excused.
Yeah, excuse me, Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 19, and another said,
But that's Jake, though, as you said. We out here at the camp, and I'll catch y'all next time. Never see you again. Oh, that's good, man. Keep doing it, you know. Right. Drive-by Israelites. There you go. See it? Shalom, brothers. You're doing a good deed, brothers.
It happened earlier.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Jake, man. Go ahead, man. And the scriptures got Jake down to the T, man. Go ahead.
verse 19, and another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them.
Go ahead.
I pray thee, have me excused.
Keep going.
And another said, I have married a wife.
I got a wife. You know.
That's the last thing you want.
That's Jake. That's Jake though. I gotta attend to my wife. I ain't got time.
She be out here with him. Shit, Tim bring his ass.
Oh yeah. When Jake come up to the camp, Jake be trying to listen. Wife snatch his ass up.
She be looking at him.
Right, like come on, nigga.
No box for you.
Jake be in that same spirit, every time Christmas comes around. Oh, bro, I'm just doing it for the kids.
Right.
Just always gotta have some stupid, funky ass excuse about why you can't serve the Lord.
Because what it ultimately comes down to is you putting yourself to the side for the Lord.
Yeah.
That feast is far more important than anything that we have
Exactly.
going on, and we got to realize that. We have to make that sacrifice.
Hey, this is the most important meal of your damn life. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 20. It reads.
Oh wait, Salaki. This is like what Jake be talking about. Would you rather take the $500,000 or a dinner with Jay-Z? You take that meal with Yahweh Shai. You leave all this bullshit to the side, because when you get that meal with Yahweh Shai, you're gonna have eternal life.
That's right, bro.
You're bringing 3 people?
Verse 20, it reads, and another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come.
Yep. See, I have married a wife, therefore I cannot come. My wife got needs.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 21, and that servant came and showed his Lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and bring in hither the poor, and the maimed, and the halt, and the blind.
Go ahead.
Verse 22, and the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded, and yet there is room.
Keep going.
And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be fulfilled.
Hey, that's why we
May
out
be
here.
filled.
That's why we out here. We out here to compel them to come in.
That's right.
All right, we're in a time of very serious matters, man. This is the most important thing that you could ever be doing right now, man. All right? Go ahead, Al.
Verse 24.
Yeah, preset. Hold on. Go ahead, Al.
What's
Yeah.
your
24.
chapter?
14.
Matthew 14?
Luke 14.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, and chapter 5.
Like how the brothers is going into, man, this right here, this is the most important meal that you can eat, man. You see that? Because a lot of you people out there are suffering from anorexia, man. Right? Going into false doctrine, just bug the hell out. But when you eat at this table, right, eating this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you'll be filled, man. You see?
It's Ephesians 5 and verse 16. It reads in the NLT, make the most of every opportunity in these evil days.
That's right.
So as the brothers have been going into, we're supposed to be taking heed to the message and taking heed to the warning that's going out and make the most of that by coming to serve the Lord, man. Do everything you can within your power to build that connection with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Because without it, you're going to be cast into utter darkness.
That's right, bro.
Got something to add to that. Because like you were saying, verse 24, can you read it again?
Luke 14 and 24. For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper. Verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled.
Either way, you said 4 and 14 and 23, right? Okay, sorry. So I was on 24. So that word bidding, that word bidding, it says entertaining the marriage. When you look up bidding, it says to call, i.e. to name by name, to give a name to receive the name of, receive as a name. So with you being bid for marriage, you're receiving the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh.
That's the word for bid?
Yeah,
Oh, that's heavy. Yeah, that's heavy right there.
That makes sense.
So that's what I'm saying. All these Jakes out here, they're refusing the invitation to the wedding, man.
That's it.
You know?
You got better things to do.
Right.
That's the spirit of our
I'm
people.
gonna build my own temple.
That's
We're
it.
gonna have a third temple of our own, you know?
That's it.
You got whenever you get like that invitation to a marriage, it'll say the invitation, and then it'll have the bride and the bridegroom's name
Right.
on the invitation,
Right.
and then it'll have certain outlines and procedures before you come to the marriage. what
dress
to bring,
code.
the dress code.
You know what to bring. And
That's
all that.
heavy. That's heavy. We're gonna get into that. That's heavy too. That's beautiful, man. Hey, read a little bit more in there too. Read down. Oh, Salaki, go ahead.
It says to give some name to one, to cause name to be called, i.e. to bear a name or title among men.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Hey, read down to verse 27 in that chapter, Luke 14, and we'll go back to where you were holding, Lamont.
This is the book of Luke 14, verse 24. For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper. And there were great multitudes with him.
Right.
And he turned and said unto them, If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also,
Yep.
he cannot be my disciple.
Right. So you got to be able to deny your family and ultimately deny yourself, man. You know?
Put the Lord first.
Put the Lord first. That's all he's saying, man.
Yeah, you have old righteous niggas. I gotta hate my family.
Right.
No, you don't.
But the scriptures tell you to honor thy mother and father, man.
Father and mother, yeah.
Right?
That go over Jake.
That go over Jake's head, man. The Lord just simply saying, put him first.
I got that word right here. For the word hate, it's Strong's G 3404. It says mis'ale. It says by extension to love less.
Yeah, there you go.
The love less for the Lord. So you still deal with them, but if they're trying to make you go against the how about Shemal Shai, that's when you gotta put it beyond forsake.
Right.
You know?
And that's why you always, at least coming up, it was always the order of it's God first, then family, then friends.
Yeah, Jake, you didn't hear Jake say that no more, man. They put their fucking children, their wife,
Right.
everything. They put their job over the Lord, man.
Themselves first.
Yeah.
It's like a nigga that gotta go to court. Jake is always late, until he get his ass locked up some damn where, right? Because Jake is not really thinking about how serious the situation is until he come in and get his ass locked up, right? But when it comes to this truth, everything else is on the back burner.
That's right.
You, your wife, your kids, all that shit, man.
Right.
It's all about the Lord first. See, it's all about doing this work first. Matter of fact, scripture tell you that Yahweh Shai said, I am about my father's business.
That's right.
You see that shit? When you come into this thing, everything else is made important.
The scriptures also say you will walk with a price. It
Yeah.
means your property.
Facts.
Okay?
That means you own your Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
He shed his blood for your black crispy ass, man.
That's right. Indentured servitude.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're prisoners for the Lord. The scriptures say that too.
Yeah.
Hey, so they got that saying for Spider-Man.
Great power comes from great
Yeah, so this truth goes beyond just knowing you're an Israelite, man. And we always talk about it. You're being given access to rulership, but you're being trained up to step into that role, though. Man.
That's it. Good point.
Also, scriptures say, just to back up to the point, to whom much is given, much is required.
Exactly. And you're required a lot from the Lord.
Yes.
And everything, as I said, seek the kingdom of heaven first, and everything else shall be given unto you.
That's right.
It's Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. Then said Yahweh Shai to the disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Right. Stuff, as we said at the beginning of the lesson, man. Hey, no man that war can take on himself and defend his life, man.
That's right.
Because we are soldiers of the Lord. We have been enlisted. All right?
Matthew 10:37. He that loveth father, mother, more than me, is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me, is not worthy of me.
Christ says,
And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me, is not worthy of me.
Yeah.
That's what you have to say down first.
Because at the end of the day, those very same people that you are putting over the Lord, they can forsake you in that day, man. You know? So you gotta, and when that happens, Jake's gonna be through. I got one more for you.
will you stop it?
Psalms,
Okay.
Psalms chapter 27 and 10. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. This is why he should be your number one focus, man. Because like I said, when all this shit begins to break loose, family ties ain't gonna mean shit that day. Like family, hey, when you see family don't mean shit now.
Bro,
Especially now and then.
We seen that shit with the vid.
Yeah, right.
You have
right.
family members, yo,
Determined.
you can't even really be around you.
You
You
ain't
ain't get that juice.
You ain't getting that juice, you can't even come. You can't come.
Please do
come
not
over.
show time.
You are not family no more. Why would you do that to your grandmother?
I actually heard that. It was co-workers at my job. It was like, yo, my mom cut me off. I didn't want to get the juice, man.
True.
Wife cut you off.
Yeah, no box. kids gonna hate you. So you're going to put everything behind the Lord. Look at Job for an example. Job lost everything. Guess what? He got it back. He got it.
I got a precept. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, and we'll start at the top. It reads, set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life.
That's right.
Follow not thy own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. You see that? So you shouldn't be worried about worldly shit, man. You
Yeah,
see?
the Spirit bringing that topic back up, man.
Yeah. God. Verse 3, Sirach chapter 5 and verse 3. And it reads, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge of thy pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord is long-suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. Concerning appropriation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. Somebody can speak on it.
Yeah, be mindful of what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be out here adding sin to sin, man. And the Lord, he'll let your sins pile up before he judges you, man. That's right. He's long suffering. He's the legislator.
Sirach 5 and verse 6, and say not, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
You got a lot of our people that carry themselves in that mindset. They're like, shit, well, I'm already out here doing it. I'm gonna just keep doing it.
Today it was very fun.
They don't have, right? They don't have any type of reference for the will of the Lord, which is what it truly means to repent.
That's what scripture say. Even though a sinner do evil work
100 times.
100 times, right?
His days should not be prolonged.
It'll be better with the righteous.
Yeah, come on. That's right. Sirach chapter 5, verse 7 is the point. And it reads, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
Right. Don't delay turning back to the Lord. Because as we were speaking of earlier, with everything that you see happening on the planet Earth right now, it's evident going into this new year, it's going to be a heavy year. A heavy year of judgment. Many prophecies to come to pass. All right? Every day forward is one day closer to the Lord. So you got to make sure you got to make proper use of the day. Because you can never know what can happen. Right? That's why the scriptures say to be sober. Because what we see happening on this earth, it can happen like that. Some shit could pop off. So you got to make proper usage of this grace period while it's still afforded to you.
That's right. Sirach 5:7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. Alright? For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. How is it going to come by suddenly? 1 Thessalonians 5. Right? When they say peace and safety, then sudden darkness, sudden destruction shall come upon them. And why is that? Because everybody is in the spirit of trying to continue on with their lives. They're not being mindful of the things and times and seasons as the brother Tazamak has spoken of earlier. You don't understand the times and seasons that we're in?
As a matter of fact, I should tell you that you can discern the times, the seasons, but our people, they can't discern that we in some evil times, man. Alright, so you gotta have the spirit of discernment. Sirach 5:7. Make no turn to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
In thy security thou shalt be destroyed, man.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
Right, and that day of vengeance is fastly approaching, man. So what should you be doing? You should be making sure that you have the opportunity of salvation by doing what? Putting on as the elect. Alright, in the book of 2 Peter, the first chapter, it tells us of the attributes that the elect would embody in the last days. Right? And that comes by way of what first? Repenting, turning back. Alright? Jeremiah 6:16. Right? Considering the old way. Okay? And with that, that reformation of your mind will begin to be done. And that will be a continual process leading all the way up into the bridegroom coming. Yahweh Shai, to deliver the elect. Lord willing, we be a part of that, man. But it's a continual journey that Jake is unwilling to even begin.
That's right.
Jake too fucking lazy to start it.
Let's finish that out. Finish that out and then go back to that what you was holding, Lamont.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 14 and 27. It says,
That's right.
whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost?
Right. So hey, you got to count the cost. You got to know what you're involved in. You got to understand that you got to deny yourself. You see what I'm saying? There's what's the word I'm looking for? There's can't think of it. I just lost the word. It's consequences, man.
Hey, it's true. You gotta be prepared to lose everything.
That's right.
We're gonna lose everything anyway.
That's right.
Because hey, when this society crashes, you're literally gonna lose everything anyway.
That's it.
So, relationships, possessions.
Scripture said it. They said, I count at all costs for my Shabbat sake.
That's it.
Count all things dumb. For my Shabbat sake. At the end of the day, go back to what you said earlier, is being a pilgrim.
That's right.
You just passing through.
You go back to Lamont.
Matthew 22, and verse 5 again.
That's right.
But they made light of it and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise.
Right. So as we just read all those scriptures in Luke 14 and 16 about how Jake made excuses on not to serve the Lord. Go ahead.
And the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them.
Right. Same thing happened back then. They slew the prophets, man. And it's the same thing they're doing to us now. Because if people could really have their way, they would really hurt us. These people really want to see us hurt out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Based off what we bring out the scriptures, a lot of people are offended. They don't agree, you know, because everything that people learn in this westernized world is you know, the scriptures is against that. And we bring this out daily, and the people are cut, man. You know? Go ahead.
St. Matthew 22 and verse 7. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies.
Yeah, the angels. Go ahead.
And destroyed those murderers and burned up their city.
Right, and the Lord's going to do that now, man. Hey, the Lord said in Luke 19, 27? Those that don't want me to rule over them, bring them hither and slay them before me, man. So if you don't want to bow and submit to Yahweh Shai, he going to kill your ass. Point blank, period.
Either get down or let.
That's it, man. You know the drill.
Yeah.
Really, at the end of the day, you're going to kill yourself anyway.
That's it.
The way how people living, they're going to die.
That's it. They live hey, people live a deaf culture.
Yeah, they're going to self-destruct. Yeah, Howard Shire is going to be like, shit, I'm going to just get you there.
Hey, black culture is a deaf culture, man.
Hey, the Bishop Attar always says that the Lord will always give Jake enough rope to hang himself.
It's like Jake putting a gun to his damn head playing Russian roulette. You're playing the wrong game with the Lord, man, because eventually the Lord gonna allow that bullet fire off in your ass. Yeah.
Yeah, you playing with salvation, you playing with his name, you playing with your grace period.
That's right.
Bro,
You know?
That ain't the Lord. That ain't Jake.
Right.
Jake really don't got fear out of it, bro.
Go ahead, Op.
Matthew 22 and 8. Then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready. The day which were bidden were not worthy.
Yeah, see, the wedding was ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. And that's why ultimately what we try the spirits. When we come out here, the scriptures command us to try the spirit by the spirit, man. You know, to see who's worthy of receiving the word, man. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
Yeah, as many as you shall find, bid to the marriage, man. That's why we out here on the highways and hedges, as we was commanded to do. Go ahead.
Verse 10. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found,
And I think it was
both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests.
Right, add on to that Matthew 13, verse 47 through 50. Right, because that spiritual net is being cast out. You know?
Matthew 13, 37.
Matthew 13 and verse 47 through 50.
Matthew chapter 13 and verse 47, it reads, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind.
Yeah, you see, cast into the sea. The sea represents the people. Right, go ahead.
Which, when it was full, they drew the shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away.
There you go. Gather the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. Any more?
Yep. So shall it be at the end of the world. And the angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just.
There you go, man. Go ahead.
And shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth.
There you go, man. It should be wailing and gnashing of teeth anymore.
Yup, Yahushua saith unto them, have ye understood all these things? They say unto him, yeah, Lord.
There you go, man. So we out here to gather the good and the bad, but the Lord is going to He's going to do the separating, the sifting. That's it. You can go back to that.
Matthew 22, verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished for the guests.
Hey, because really, in this knowledge, you got a lot of jakes that's in this thing that ain't right.
Yeah.
You know, ill intent. You know, ulterior motives. Yeah, yeah, all that spies. You see? Go ahead, and that's why the Lord's going to weed out the good from the bad. Go ahead.
We're seeing right now.
Exactly. Prime example what's going on. Niggas are bugging out. Their true intentions are being shown.
Michael Alice said niggas just started weird.
Real weird.
Real flood-like behavior, man.
Verse 11. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment.
Right, so what does that mean? That man that didn't have on the correct wedding garment, meaning he didn't have the knowledge. He didn't have the truth, man. He was dressed in strange apparel. He didn't get the invitation list. It was a certain dress code, right? Read on. Or matter of fact, give me Revelation 16 and 15. Right?
I have a question. Sorry to
Book
interrupt.
of Revelation, chapter 16.
What's up with the...
This is the book, Revelation chapter 16, verse 15.
No, you good right there.
It just says no parking today and tomorrow. The
Oh.
dates. It says like the 16th and 17th.
This is the book, Revelation chapter 16, verse 15. And it reads, Behold, I come as a thief.
Okay, thank you.
Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments.
And how is the Lord coming as a thief? Because the only ones, as we were speaking of earlier, that are believing the report is a small majority of the nation of Israel, which in turn compared to the world is an even smaller number.
That's right.
So the ones that are actually taking heed and have the foresight to see these things coming from afar is very small. So the whole world is going to get taken off guard when the Lord actually comes and visits this place.
Right.
Can you read that once more?
Revelation chapter 16, verse 15. Behold, red letter Yahushua speaking. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments.
Right. Blessed is he that watcheth and keep his garments. This truth. Okay? Can you read it?
Least he walk naked,
Least he walk naked. And what?
and they see his shame.
And they see his shame. If you don't have that truth on, you're going to be found naked before the Lord.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have that cover.
Yeah.
Because what? You didn't have the truth on, therefore you were lacking how to properly maneuver in these times.
Exactly.
You was carrying yourself off in the lie that you was misinformed of. Here it is, the prophets are giving you a report from Yahweh Bashim Shai, things that are to come. And we're literally seeing these things come to pass. But you're carrying yourself off in another way, thinking, oh, okay, we're going to have a time here. We're going to be able to live here for generations. You're going to be found naked.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of jakes that's in that spirit of we got differences in the doctrine, but when Yahweh Shai comes, he gonna make it all straight. That's all bullshit, man. You gotta be covered with the truth, man.
But what cuts that is when you read Revelation 14, it says that the elect. Somebody get that real quick. Look up that word God.
Yeah.
1 through 4.
Because you gotta have the correct doctrine.
I wouldn't-
man. Point period.
Like, I
Ain't
can
no,
tell her
well, you know,
that she can have it.
I believe in this, I believe in that, everything is all good. It don't work like that.
No, because if you're claiming to be Israelite and you're out here teaching, what you're saying has to be on point with what the teacher of the Yahushua said. Otherwise, you're scattering. Like we read that earlier on the lesson we were talking about. Did if you're not with the Lord, all right, you're against him. You're helping scatter the Lord's elect.
That's right. You're gonna be found naked, man. To be found naked means to be found in sin. Going back to the time of Adam and Eve, man.
Means you ain't covered.
You ain't covered, man.
So Revelation chapter 14, verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having the Father's name written in their foreheads.
I said earlier, the elect are going to have the names of the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai.
And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts.
A new song being this word, Song of Moses. Alright? We're going to be singing it and singing it in the correct way. You got Jake out here singing all key, alright, out of sync. And the shit, the song don't sound good coming from the niggas because they're singing it wrong, bro.
Yahushua is the conductor. They're like, nah, I'm going to sing it how I want to sing it. Yahushua literally conducted this whole song.
Yeah, they got, what's the nigga from the Temptation? They ain't that good, man.
That movie was a good movie, bro.
Revelation 14:3. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000.
They said, we correct you niggas for the purpose of the elect, but we ain't worried about you. You can't get it, and that's on you. You know?
Locked.
Which were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with women.
It's not defiled by women, which is these false doctrines and philosophies. Okay?
For they are virgins.
They're virgins, they're pure. Okay?
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
Yep.
These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb.
Yeah, those first created spirits that was back from Yahushua in the beginning.
See?
And in their mouth was found no guile.
Found no guile, man. And that's the differential, the different factor of what Ashra was saying. Because if you're out here in that spirit of, well, Yahushua is going to sort everything out, you're gonna find yourself in a hot seat. Man. You're gonna die here in that spirit. Because you're supposed to be speaking, thus saith the Lord.
Strong G1388.
Because like brothers, I said it earlier, and the Lord, He said He's not the author of confusion. These scriptures will not proper interpretation. Everything according to the doctrine that leads to salvation. There's no gray areas. There's no areas that are given with His word.
The elect wouldn't be confused.
Nah.
It says Strong's G1388. Craft, deceit, God.
Craft, deceit, God. Hey, that's no trickery. That's going to be in our life. We're going to tell you straight up. The Lord said this. The Lord said, don't do this. All right, this is what's going to say. This is what gives you the story, man. Clear, cut to the point, man. You know?
It says probably meaning to decoy.
Yeah. We ain't going to have to use no type of things to draw you in. We're going to give you the word, all right, just like it has said, in a straight scheme. You know? The elect's going to get it. You know?
I got a precept back here. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2, and starting verse 20. It reads, but ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things.
You have the unction from the Holy One, man. All right? Because that is true. It's pretty much, you know, like spirit, like us spiritual power. We have spiritual power right now. You know? We have all the knowledge of everything that's pertaining to salvation, man. So nothing is going to be left in the gray area, man. You know, so all these people out here trying to bring false doctrine, this is why we make videos on YouTube. So that the elect can know exactly what's going on and what they need to know. That way they're not going to be given an avenue for Satan to come in there and mess with their faith. That's right.
1 John chapter 2, verse 21. I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it, and that no lie is of the truth.
There's no lie of the truth. There's one truth. All right, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's word. These have been tried 7 times over. His word is pure, man. All right, try it. Okay?
This is St. Matthew 22, verse 11. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless.
How did you get in?
What the hell you talking
This man is
Verse 13.
It said he was speechless. Yeah. Imagine that.
And that's going to be a lot of drinking that time, man. No, I didn't know. Well, we're going to show you the vision what you got told. You're going to be sitting there like,
Yeah. Exactly.
Verse 13. Then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness.
his ass the fuck out of here.
There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Yeah, you're going to get thrown into perdition, destruction.
For many are called, but few are chosen.
Right. Many are called. All right, it's all these people out here that know that they're Hebrew Israelites, but out of all, the scripture tell you Israel is the same as the sea. So there's Israel everywhere. But only the chosen, but they were pretty much called and set to be delivered. Right?
That's right.
You know? That's why we're not out here trying to save all Israel. You know? All Israel's not going to make it.
I got a precept. Somebody get 2nd Ezra 8, read verses 1 through 4, just to add on to that. Because it said, for many are called, but few are chosen. You know, we all been called, but it doesn't mean we're chosen, man. And that keeps the fear in you, man. That's right. Because nothing is guaranteed, man.
Yeah, the apostles still say that, man. That's the greatest example we can look at. As long as they were doing it, they still say that, look, we don't know if we're going to be saved or not. That's why I said the hope we will know, yeah.
That's why I said, we dare not make ourselves call ourselves.
2nd Ezra chapter 8, and verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
Woo, man.
That just cuts that salvation is for everybody.
Right. That's stipulations right there.
That's humbling.
I'm part of that number. Everyone of us should be part of that. And you do the things that you're supposed to help make that for sure.
That's right.
And I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that it giveth much gold whereof earthen vessels were made. But little dust that gold cometh of, even so is the course of this present world. Because that gold being that precious metal, man. It's a little gold that comes out of all that dust. It says, there be many created, but few shall be saved.
Created, you shall remain. I just said the 2nd Ezra 9, man. Multitude was born in vain. The Lord has kept everything from it.
I thought God was saving the world. The whole planet.
No, it's in the Apocrypha right there. You can't use that book.
Right. And all that historical media. Yeah, go down there.
So answered I and said, swallow them down, O my soul, understanding and devour wisdom.
Right, showing you that you gotta digest this wisdom out of you and say you gotta eat the whole roll, man. Read that again. It's a lot.
2nd Ezra 8 and 3. 8 and 4. So answered I and said, swallow them down, O my soul, understanding and devour wisdom.
You gotta devour wisdom, man. You gotta digest this word, man. Yep. Go ahead,
For thou hast agreed to give ear and art willing to prophesy. For thou hast no longer space than only to live. Lord, if thou suffer not thy servant that we may pray before thee, and thou give us seed unto our heart and culture to our understanding, that there may come fruit of it, how shall each man live that is corrupt, who beareth the place of a man? For thou art alone, and we all one workmanship of thine hands, like thou hast said. For when the body is fashioned now in the mother's womb, and givest thou it members, thy creature is preserved in fire and water, and 9 months doth do thy workmanship. Endure thy creature which is created in her.
What verse is that?
I got you. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4, starting verse 17. And it reads, "But the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel?" You see that? So I'm going to bring this out. This is a lot of guys that know they Hebrew Israelites. You see that? You know, that's what I'm saying. Judgment begin with you guys that know Israelites. So if you know you're an Israelite, you teach that you steal shrimp, pork, crab, lobster, teaching that the name of the Lord doesn't matter. Teaching that the MOTB, you stick on the damn banana peel somewhere. You're not a prophet, you're a false prophet. And judgment will come to you.
Every other word is going to be accountable.
Yep. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 18. And righteous scarcely be saved, right? Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So I just want to bring this out because even the righteous, they're going to scarcely be saved. See? And that's why scripture is back in the we said, you called, you are chosen.
That's a serious matter. That's not a light thing.
That's not a light thing.
The world that comes from you is supposed to say.
Look at Daniel chapter 12, verse 9. It reads, and he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. We're in the time of the end right now. This is why you see this understanding going out in the magnitude that it is, man. Right? It has never before been a time where this truth has been spoken at this level. Right? Many shall be purified and made white and tried. Right? So we're being prepared for that marriage supper, right? Being given that dress code. You know? It says, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So there's a preordained group of people who are going to understand and receive and be made pure. There's a preordained group of people who are going to refuse this thing. Right? They won't be able to have that understanding.
Right. So like you said, there is a group of men or people on the earth that would know exactly, right? There would be no confusion. You know, they would have 100% truth. Right? And we say that boldly, not out of arrogance. But it is what it is. The Lord gave us exactly what we need for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to receive salvation and nothing else.
The scriptures, like you said, is not in arrogance. But somebody has to have the 100% function in these latter days. You know, and through faith, we believe that we have everything that's needed pertaining to prophecy to make it to have salvation.
That's it.
Through the Holy Spirit. This is Romans 10 and
That quick.
Book of Revelation chapter 22, we start at verse 5. And there shall be no light there, and they need no candle, neither light of the sun, for the Lord Yahweh giveth them light, and they shall reign forever and ever. This is to the kingdom. Right? And, verse 6, it reads, and he said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true.
That's right.
And the Lord our power of the holy prophets sent his angels to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
That's right.
We are those men, man. Right? And we're telling you certain things that are coming to pass. So, you know, if you're sitting out there telling you that, you know, I know some truth, but I don't know all the truth, then again, you're not a prophet of the Lord, because going back to the scripture that they broke here earlier, the Lord, he revealeth his secrets to his servants, the prophets, man.
And we're living in prophecy. We're living in prophetic time. Somebody has to be the elect. Somebody has to be prophesying. And who else is doing what we're doing? You know? Lord, we endure to the very end.
Alright, well look, and we pray this cat was edifying.
It's like one more.
Oh, yeah, bring it out, brother.
Acts 20:27. For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the gospel of Yahweh by
We ain't holding nothing back, man. Right? We give you the whole truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
So help
So
me
help
God.
me God. That's it. You know, and that's what the prophets were commanded to do. We weren't, as the scripture you always bring out, cursed be he that hold his sword back from blood. You know, we got to give Jack the whole road, man, the good, bad, and the ugly. You know? So, hey, pray this camp was edifying. We'll close out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders and great millstones who taught us the truth. Double salutations to all you I came out to labor in the house of David, the elect, was pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Let's